My dear child, I see you right in the middle of that storm. You have been trying to stay strong for so long. You held everything together while the world around you was falling apart. You have learned to smile in the midst of the silent breakdown. You have fought battles in your mind that no one knows about. And now you are tired, very tired. Your lips cannot say what your heart is saying. Lord, I can't take it anymore. And in response to these words, my dear child, I say, you don't have to do it anymore. Let go. I will handle it all. You were never asked to carry the weight of the world. You have taken a lot on your shoulders, haven't you? That pressure of finding answers to all the questions. That fear, if you let go, everything will fall apart. That silent worry. What if everything is my responsibility? But child, all the responsibility was never yours. You were not created to carry the weight of the world, for you have a Savior who will carry you. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. I don't want you to be strong all the time. I don't want you to fix everything. I just want you to trust me completely, freely, and finally. Letting go doesn't mean losing. The world has told you if you let go, you're weak. They've said surrender means failure. They've said if you don't hold on, it's all over. But listen to me now. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means you're giving it to me. Look, your hands weren't made to carry heartbreak, betrayal, loss, regret, fear, and guilt all at once. But my hands carry the nail for freedom. My hands still the storm with a whisper. In my hand your pain ends, and your healing begins. I am still God when you are not in control. I know you want control. People, plans, results, holding on to everything. But what price have you paid for this control? Sleepless nights, constant worry, and a weary heart. Listen, honey, you can rest now. You can breathe now, because I am still God when you are not in control. Be still and know I am God. What you let go of, I retrieve. What you can't fix, let go of. What you give up, I retrieve. You are not losing. You are making room for me. Now is the time to stop repeating those hurts. What they said, don't remember. Betrayal, don't revive. Regret, don't turn it over. Your heart will bleed more. Child, you are not ready to open those wounds again and again. You are ready to be healed. And that healing begins when you say, Jesus, I can't bear it anymore. This is yours now. I have created a future for you where the pain of your past is not needed. There is new joy, new people, and new peace for you. But they cannot come until you clear that space. Let go. I know what you are hiding. You smile on the outside, but inside you think, what if I fail? What if they leave? What if I am not enough? But I know it all. Your cries behind closed doors, the weight on your chest at dawn, the cries of your soul when you are alone. I see, I hear. I don't go away. I come closer. You don't have to hide anything. You don't have to pretend. Just let go. Let me in. Let me fight for you. You wanted to do it all yourself, but this battle is no longer yours. It's mine. The Lord will fight for you. You just have to be still. I fight for your heart. I fight for your peace. I fight for your future. You don't have to convince me that I care. I died for you. Now let me live in you, fully, powerfully, gloriously. Faith begins where trying stops. You have prayed and worried. You cry and analyze. You plead and overthink. But what if your miracle awaits beyond your surrender? What if peace is found not in effort, but in faith? Letting go is scary, yes, but holding on to the things that are hurting you is even scarier. Trust me, I am holding on to you. I already know the outcome. You are wondering, what if everything doesn't work out? What if I get hurt again? What if I end up alone? But child, I know where this story ends. I am writing beauty in every broken line. Your if is look now. Because I never leave a story halfway through. And I am not leaving you either. You are not failing. You are learning to trust. This season is not a punishment. It is a preparation. I am cutting away what cannot go into your next chapter. I am shaking what is shaky, so that what is eternal may remain. You are not weak. You are human. You are mine. And I am teaching you how to rest in my arms. Let go of shame. Let go of the lie that says you are not enough. Let go of the fear that says it is too late. You are right where you are, where a miraculous deliverance awaits you. I have never given up on you. You may have lost your way. You may have doubted. You may have wanted to give up. But I have never, not for a moment, left you. And I will never. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. You are my child. You are my beloved. And I will carry you through this journey too. So today, I invite you. Put it all down. Fear, control, sadness, guilt, expectation, anger, worry. All of it. Leave it at my feet and receive in return a peace that surpasses all understanding, a joy that breaks through in the morning, a strength that is filled with weakness, a love that never gives up. This is the beginning of your liberation. You have endured enough. You have lived enough. Now is the time to let go. And when you let go, you will know that I have already made a way. I have opened the door. I have written victory. This is not the end. This is the beginning, where everything begins to change. So, my child, let go. I will handle it. My dear child, you have come to me with a heavy heart. You have come seeking, aching, asking, where are you, God? Why do I feel so tired, so afraid, so uncertain? And I tell you, I have never left. I am here, every moment, every breath, every heartbeat, watching, crying with you, and waiting patiently for you to let go. Yes, you have tried your best to carry it. The pain of a relationship that is falling apart, the fear of not being enough, the shame of your past that still haunts you, the pressure of how you are okay in front of others, yet you are almost falling. But my child, you do not have to carry it anymore. The world will see your tears and call you weak. They will see your silence and call you broken. They will hear your screams and think you are lost. But I see something completely different. I see your courage to rise every day. I see your faith buried beneath the rubble of exhaustion. I see a heart that still yearns for me, and it is more beautiful though than anything the world can comprehend. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will rather boast in my weaknesses, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Yes, my strength is made perfect in weakness. It means that when you think you have brought yourself to the end, that is when I begin. Who told you that you had to carry everyone's burdens on your shoulders? Who told you never to break down? Who made you believe that asking for help was a sign of failure? I didn't say so. I made you walk with me, not in front of me, to trust me without fear of disappointing others. Your strength is not in holding it all together. Your real strength is in surrender. When you cry, I catch your tears. When you cannot speak, I hear your spirit. When you lose the strength to pray, I still work for you. I know you have been disappointed before. People have promised to stay, but have left. Doors have opened and then closed again. Dreams have grown, but then they have been shattered. You wonder, will I ever really believe again? Will God really see to this? Beloved, I do not expect you to trust me completely in one day, but I invite you to take the first step. Let go a thought, a fear, a hope, and put it in my hands. See what I can do with what you give me. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not in your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. When you cannot see it, I am gone. When you do not feel it, I am healing. When you only see delay, I am working in the waiting. Let go of the idea that nothing is happening. So often, the deep work I do is in quiet, hidden places. You are a seed. It lies buried in the darkness, but underground, silently, a miracle is happening. So is your life. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are preparing for a future you could never have imagined. I know what is running through your mind. What if I fail? What if I never get better? What if I am not good enough for this life? But child, you don't have to fight these voices alone. I'm not just watching from afar. I'm sitting next to you, holding your hand. Cast all your cares on Him, for He cares for you. That means every fear, every question, every unknown, cast it on me. Not once, but repeatedly whenever it arises. I am not bothered by your need. I choose to be your refuge. You say, Jesus, I've tried to let go before, but I've taken it back again. I understand. Your heart is trying to learn a new rhythm. Your mind is forgetting years of worry. But I am patient. Each morning you can wake up and say, Lord, I let go again. And I will be there to receive it again. Let go of your deadline. Let go of your need to know all the answers. Let go of your fear of failure. Every day you choose to surrender. You take one step closer to peace. What if I told you that the outcome doesn't depend on your efforts? That your job isn't to fix everything. It's to trust in the one who already knows the end. I'm not telling you to control the waves. I'm telling you to stay in the boat and trust that I control the sea. Remember Peter? He walked on water only when he looked at me. As long as he looked at the storm, he sank. My child, your peace doesn't come from calm waters. It comes when you keep your eyes on me too. You prayed for healing. You asked me to take away the pain. But part of healing is letting go of the hurt that caused it. You can't move forward holding on to yesterday. You can't stand up if you're carrying the burden of that theft. Let go and let me carry the memories. Let go and let me hold on to the heartbreak. Let go and let me deal with the injustice. Your healing isn't in revenge, clarity, or closure. Letting go and letting me give you back what you cannot. When you come to me, you do not have to clean yourself up. I do not love you more when you are strong and successful. I do not withdraw from you when you are broken and confused. I love you now, with questions, with fears, with tears. My love is not a prize. It is your foundation, and no failure, fear, or fall can shake it. Nothing can separate us from the love of God. I know it is hard to think about tomorrow, so don't think about it. Just today, my child, let go. Let go of what you cannot control. Let go of what you cannot fix. Let go of what is draining your soul. Just today, trust me. Let me pick up the pieces. Let me carry what you cannot carry. And tomorrow, we will do it again, together. My last whisper today, you are not alone. You are not far gone. You are not forgotten. And you are not alone to bear this. Let go, my dear. Leave it to me, I promise. I will not fail you. My dear child, you are tired. Tired of pretending. Tired of just wanting to live. You are tired of fighting. The fight that no one sees. Even as your soul trembles with pain, you smile. Tired of that too. And I see you. I know how hard it is sometimes to breathe. I know how silently you are lost in your own thoughts. And right now, I want you to hear my voice clearly. You were not meant to fight this battle alone. Let go, my child, not because you are losing, but because you are finally giving it all over to me. Yes, I know what is weighing on your heart, the fear of tomorrow, the wounds of yesterday, the chaos of today. I know that some mornings feel like mountains. I know that even prayer feels heavy at times, but I understand your silence too. Even if you lose your words, I hear your heart. The Lord will fight for you. You just have to be still. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to earn my love. You just have to rest in me. It's okay to be wrong, my child. You've been wearing a mask of strength for too long. But I didn't tell you to be a warrior every day. Let your tears fall. Let the walls around you crumble. Be human in front of me. You're safe here. There's no judgment, no shame, no acting. Just love, unconditional, therapeutic, eternal. That broken relationship, give it to me. The outcome you forced, let go. The guilt you've been living with, lay it at my feet. Your job is not to carry the weight of the world. You were created to hold my soul, and my spirit does not weigh you down, lifts you up. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Let this promise sink deep into your heart. Let go. Let me take it all. Yes, I have heard your gentle doubts. I have felt your confusion, but my love is unwavering by your question. You ask, "Where are you, God?" And I answer, "Here I am, my child." Always. Your faith does not have to be perfect. It just has to be present. Whether it is as small as a mustard seed, whether it is shaky, uncertain, weak, I can still work with it. You have tried to cope. You have planned. You have found a way. But now it is time to surrender. I know it feels terrible. But when you give up control, space is made for me, not your plan. I need your permission. Let me surprise you. Let me open doors you couldn't see. Let me show you what happens when heaven intervenes. You feel like life is leaving you. You feel like you're missing something. You feel like you're late to your destiny. But I hold your time in my hands. You're not late. You're being formed. You're not forgotten. You're being built. Let go of comparisons. Let go of the noise of words. Let go of deadlines. He makes all things beautiful in His time. Trust in my time, not your own. The things you haven't told anyone, the pain that keeps you up at night, the memories that still shake you, I know, I understand, and I am healing it. Not all healing is visible at first. Sometimes it comes slowly. Sometimes it comes in stages. But it comes with love. Let me touch the parts of you that you have hidden. Let me reach the place where you hide yourself. You carry the burden of humiliation. You think you deserve silence, maybe heartbreak, maybe despair. But listen, you are not your mistake. You are not your failure. You are not beyond redemption. You are my child. You are loved. You are wanted. And no shame can change that. The world says surrender is weakness. But in my kingdom, surrender is the beginning of strength. Let go, not in defeat, but to rest, to breathe again, to sleep without fear. Letting go is not defeat. This is the beginning of true strength in me. When you can't see the way, remember, I see the whole road. When life seems to be falling apart, remember, I am holding each piece in my hand. Nothing has surprised me. Not that diagnosis, not that betrayal, not that closed door. And I am not afraid. I am present. I am strong. I am taking action. Let me handle it, child. Just for today, let go of everything. Fear, pressure, deadlines, the iffies. Give them to me, one by one. With love, with courage, with faith. I am already working. I am already moving. I am already answering. Your job is not to fix anything. Your job is just to trust me. My last whispered message for today. I see you. I love you. I'm not going anywhere. Rest now, my child. Let go. I'll handle it. Dear child, do you know what I see when I look at you? I don't see failure. I don't see weakness. I don't see anyone who is so broken that they can't be rebuilt. I see my creation. I see my heartbeat. I see my beloved child trying his best to survive in this cruel world, a world that often forgets how fragile a soul can be. So today, I want you to know one thing for sure. You have nothing more to worry about, because I am already in your tomorrow. You fear the unknown. You fear closed doors, missed opportunities. You wonder what tomorrow might bring. But listen, my child, I go before you. Wherever you have not yet set foot, I am there. In the moments you fear, I am there. The Lord Himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you or forsake you. There is not a second before you that I have not already been. So, take a deep breath, because your future now is secure with me. I know you look at others and wonder why they have gotten so far, why they are succeeding while you are still struggling. But don't compare times. Don't measure your worth by the shining moments of others. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. I am not taking anything from you. I am protecting you. I am building something in you that is worth more than the praise of this world. That job you want, the healing you are praying for, that turnaround you are so desperately seeking. Yes, I have heard your prayers, even the prayer that you couldn't even utter in your exhaustion. And I haven't forgotten a single one. Your Heavenly Father knows what you need before you even say it. Trust me, dear child, you don't have to beg me to love you. I have loved you from the beginning. You carry around worry like a kind of armor. You keep thinking about all the bad outcomes in your mind, as if they were reality. But I don't want you to live like that. Worry can't change the outcome of anything, but it can take away your peace. And I have come to give you peace. Don't worry about anything, and the peace of God will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Lay down this burden, child. Give me the burden that is robbing you of sleep. Believing won't always be easy. Sometimes the voice of fear will be louder than faith, but faith is not the absence of fear. Faith is trusting in me despite the fear inside. You say, even with a trembling voice, Lord, I trust you, and I promise to honor your fragile but beautiful surrender. You think I only work in superpowers, parting oceans, moving mountains, performing miracles. But I am also present in the smallest moments, in an unexpected smile, in the right word at the right time, in a closed door that protects you, in a piece of peace that comes for no reason. Yes, those are me too. There is nothing in your life that is beyond my sight. I value everything because I love you. You keep coming back to what if it hadn't happened? What if I had decided differently? What if I hadn't made that mistake? What if I hadn't trusted Him? But I want you to look forward, not backward. I have already forgiven you. I have already transformed the chapters of shame into stories of grace. Your past is not a prison. This is the land where I will build something new. They will be beautiful, meaningful. It may seem like it's over now. The pain seems like it will never end. You think that dream will never come true. But I can write an ending that is more beautiful than you can imagine. Where you see ashes, I see beauty. Where you see failure, I see foundation. Where you see stagnation, I see resurrection. I know what my plan is for you. It is for your good and a future of hope, not your harm. Your story is not over yet. Let me turn the page. I know you are looking for answers. You want a map. You want to know why all this happened. But sometimes peace comes not from knowing, but from letting go of the need to know. I am God. I know the end from the beginning. One day, everything will make sense. But for now, just walk with me. You see obstacles. I see possibilities. You see delays. I see God-ordained times. You see closed doors. I see alternate paths that will save you from harm. I am the waymaker, not just in the Bible, in your life. Let go of fear. I am already handling the thing that keeps you up at night. Today's final message, my child. You think you are broken, but I am holding every broken piece of you. You don't have to see the whole way. Just trust. I am with you. Tonight, take a deep breath. Sleep peacefully. Let it all go. Because I am already in your tomorrow. And I will handle everything. My precious child, I see the tears you hold back when no one is watching. I feel the heaviness you carry silently. You walk into rooms, smiling for others, while your soul whispers, "I'm tired, Lord." And I hear that whisper, even the silent ones. Today I want to speak directly into that hidden pain and say this to you. When you can't carry it anymore, let go, because I will carry you. You've been trying to hold the world together, trying to fix, to manage, to endure, because you thought that's what strong people do. But even the strongest break when they carry too much for too long. I didn't create you to carry everything. I created you to lean on me. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Child, it's okay to say, I can't do this anymore, because that's when I step in and say, then let me. You've been taught that letting go is weakness, that surrender is failure. But what if I told you, letting go is faith? Letting go means trusting me more than your plan, more than your logic, more than your fear. You don't lose by surrendering to me. You win peace. You gain clarity. You receive rest. Your heart is overwhelmed because you're carrying burdens meant for my shoulders. The anxiety, the grief, the regrets, the future. Give it to me. Place it at my feet. Walk away lighter, knowing I've taken it upon myself. Cast your burdens on the Lord, and He will sustain you. You're not alone, my child. You've never been. You punish yourself for being exhausted. You feel guilty for not always being brave. But I want you to hear this. Even I, your Savior, rested. I wept. I groaned in anguish. I fell to my knees in Gethsemane. And if the Son of God did not hide His weariness, why should you? You don't need to pretend with me. You don't need to be perfect for me to love you. I love you in your weakest hour as much as I do in your strongest. There will be seasons where you can't walk another step, where everything inside you screams, I'm done. And that's when I lift you. Just like I carried the cross, I will carry you. Not because you've earned it, but because I love you. Like a shepherd carries the tired lamb, I will wrap you in my arms and hold you until you're strong again. Yes, life has drained you. It has stolen parts of your joy. It has taken away your laughter, your energy, your spark. But I am the God who restores. I will breathe life back into your dry bones. I will make joy bubble up again in places where sorrow once lived. I will restore to you the years the locusts have eaten. Your story isn't over. It's about to rise again. I know it doesn't feel like it. I know everything inside you whispers, this will never change. But child, breakthrough is often on the other side of almost giving up. You are closer than you think. So don't stop now. Don't quit on the brink of your miracle. Let me carry you through this stretch. I'll be your strength, until your own returns. Your world feels loud. Your thoughts feel louder. But I am the quiet center of every storm. While waves rage and thunder roars, I stand with my arms wide open saying, "Peace, be still," not just to the storm around you, but the one within you. You don't have to control the chaos. You just have to cling to me in the middle of it. When it feels like nothing is happening, know this: I am moving. Behind the curtain, in the quiet, unseen places, I am aligning, shifting, preparing. I am speaking your name into rooms you haven't entered yet. I am softening hearts. I am positioning people. I never sleep. I never forget. And I never give up on what I promised you. You think you're shattered, unusable, too far gone. But I specialize in restoration. I don't throw away the broken. I collect every fragment, every teardrop, every wounded part of you, and I shape it into something more beautiful than before. I don't waste pain. I redeem it. My final whisper to you today: let go, my child. You don't have to fake strength anymore. You don't have to carry what's been breaking your back. Just open your hands and say, "Jesus, I can't do this alone anymore." And I will answer, "You never had to. Let me carry the load. Let me carry you. And I promise, I will take you to the other side, because I love you, my beloved child." You've walked through fire. You've cried in silence. You've carried burdens that even your closest ones didn't see. But here you are, still standing. You may feel broken, but you are not defeated, because I am with you. And today, I am telling you something sacred, something eternal. The battle is no longer yours. It's mine. I watched as you tried to fix it all. You tried harder, prayed longer, held on tighter. You did everything in your power. But now your strength is fading. And that's exactly where I step in. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Stop striving. Stop overthinking. Stop replaying what went wrong. Now is the moment to release it. The enemy wants you to believe you're isolated, that no one understands, that your cries are unheard. But you are never alone. Not for a second. I have assigned my angels to stand guard over you. Heaven is not silent regarding your pain. He will command his angels concerning you, to guard you in all your ways. Even when you sleep, I am still working. Even when you're anxious, I am still protecting. I can only fill what is emptied. I can only heal what is surrendered. When you release control, you open the floodgates for my divine power. Child, you're not delaying your blessing because of sin or failure, but because you haven't let go yet. You're still trying to solve what I already wrote the solution for. Let go, and you'll see miracles unfold. Before you even knew the problem, I had already prepared the answer. Before the diagnosis, before the heartbreak, before the financial loss, I had already stepped into your future and laid out a plan of redemption. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to give you hope and a future. You're not catching me off guard. I'm not scrambling for a solution. I've already made a way. I know it feels endless, but the storm will pass. What you feel now is not forever. Pain has a limit, but my love does not. I'm not just with you in the storm. I'm guiding you through it. And what waits on the other side is restoration, healing, and joy. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Your morning is coming. Hold on. The pieces of your past, the parts you regret, the moments that broke you, I am using them, not to shame you, but to shape you. Nothing is wasted in my hands. What the enemy meant for harm, I am turning for good. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Do not fear what's ahead. Do not cling to what's behind. I am rebuilding your story with glory. You've been looking for peace in answers, in solutions, in change. But real peace doesn't come from control. It comes from trusting me. Let go not just of the problem, but of the fear that came with it. I'll replace your anxiety with assurance, your restlessness with rest, your turmoil with tranquility. Let go and let peace flow in. You think you're stuck, but what you're really doing is transforming. Just like a seed must break before it grows, so must your old self break to make room for your healing. This season is painful, but it's not punishment. It's preparation. Trust what I'm building in you, even when it's hidden beneath the soil of struggle. I began a work in your heart, a dream, a calling, a transformation, and I do not abandon my work. He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. What I planted in your spirit will bloom. What I whispered in the night will manifest. Don't give up now. You're closer than you've ever been. Your story doesn't stop here. What looks like an ending is a divine turning point. I am writing a new chapter with your tears, with your prayers, with your surrender. And this chapter will be filled with hope that doesn't fade, peace that doesn't shake, joy that can't be stolen, because you chose to let go and trust me to handle what you never could. My final whisper to your soul: you've been fighting for so long. Now rest. Rest in my promise. Rest in my power. Rest in my love. This battle is not yours anymore. It's mine, and I never lose. Dear child, you have reached the end of this message, but this is not the end of your story. This is actually a sacred beginning. Now that you have let go, now that you have laid your burden at my feet, now that you have wept, surrendered, and relinquished control, it is time to move forward into freedom. Yes, true freedom. That which does not depend on outcomes, that does not tremble with circumstances, and that does not crumble with heartbreak. You are free, because I hold your future. Listen carefully. You are not defined by what has happened. You are not marked by your mistakes. You are not bound by the guilt or shame that others have placed upon you. You are free. You are restored. You are rewritten. If the sun sets you free, you are truly free. You are not what you were. You are what I say you are. Mine, chosen, beloved, holy. I have seen your anger. I have seen the doubts you trembled and dared not speak. I have seen how your spirit was weary, and I have stayed. I have never backed down. I have never turned away, because my love does not depend on your perfection. It depends on my promise. While we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. Even in your lowest state, I loved you completely. You were never so far away that my hand could not reach you. I know you still have some questions. I know it is still not clear to you. Why did this happen? Why did I not stop it? Why did I allow so much suffering? Child, if you knew all the answers, you would not need faith. And faith is what connects your heart to my blessings. So when you do not understand, you can still say, Lord, I believe you. This faith will lead you to peace, to clarity, to strength. Let me hold on to what you can't explain. You thought you had lost it forever, didn't you? Your smile, your glow, your sense of purpose. But I am restoring it, little by little. You will laugh again. You will dream again. You will no longer be tired, but will wake up exhilarated. For I, the God who gives and restores, am not finished with you. I will give you back the years that the world has wasted. I am not giving you back what you had. I am giving you something better. Every tear you shed in secret, I have collected it. Every time you whispered, "Help me," I have heard it. And every time you wanted to believe, when everything was dark, It shook the gates of heaven. The prayer of a righteous man is powerful and effective. Your faith was not small. It was holy. You didn't have to move a mountain. You just had to trust in the one who could move it. And you did. Now the winds are changing. Now your breakthrough is closer than ever. You don't have to be on your guard anymore. You don't have to keep replaying old traumas in your mind. You don't have to prepare for the next heartbreak. You are safe in me. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No curse can overcome my covering. No fear can grow branches where my love reigns. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. Breathe again. You are no longer alone in the storm. You are sheltered under my wing. The old is gone. You have moved on. You have learned to let go. You have found the courage to believe again. Now walk into your future with holy courage. No more hesitation, no more ifs, no more half-hearted living. You have a purpose. You have a calling. You have a testimony that the world must hear. Don't hide your scars. Show them, for they are proof that you survived what would have destroyed you. And I will use your pain to heal others. Last words to you from my heart. Dear child, my beloved, I see you. I know you. And I love you in ways that words cannot express. You have never been forgotten. You have never been abandoned. You have never been neglected. I have always been here. And now, as you let go, let peace come. Let joy rise again. Let faith carry you forward. For I am not just handling it, I am transforming it. Then walk free. Your new season has already begun. Amen.